What's up, tribe? Today we're going to be unboxing the Geek Vape Aegis Legend mod and the Geekvape Zeus Tank. We've got the black gunmetal colorway that has a nice marble-ish color on it, some instruction manuals, the Geekvape Zeus Tank, formerly known as the Geekvape Zeus Tank, and a box of spare parts. Let's dump out the spare parts and see what it came with in there. Looks like a bag of O-rings, spare glass, a charging cable, a spare coil, and a coil changing tool with some screws and port plugs. Alright, so now that all that stuff is out, let's talk about the mod. As I said earlier, we have this nice plating on the back with an alloy chassis. Best part about this mod is that it's supposedly indestructible. Now, that doesn't mean go out and test its limits. Best part about this mod is that it's supposedly indestructible. But it does have the IP67 rated against dust, water, and shock. It's got a very low profile screen, and the buttons click great. Another notable feature about this mod is the battery door is actually spring loaded. Oh yeah. To put the batteries in, we have to pull this latch back and pull it out. Then, close the door, pull the latch back a little bit, and then push it forward to lock it into place. Not only that, but the battery door is rubber sealed too. This mod takes two 18650s that unfortunately are not included. And it goes up to 200 watts. I don't know who vapes at 200 watts, but if you do, it's got enough power to power up your 18-wheeler truck. It's got enough power to power up your mobile home on the side of the road, and it's got enough power to fire up any campfire in the woods. It's got enough power to fire any 510 tank that you put on it. The tank that this kit comes with is the Geekvape Zeus Tank, formerly known as the Geekvape Zeus Tank. This tank is going to take the Geekvape Z coils, Z1 or Z2. Which one will you choose? I like these coils because they're just plug in and you don't have to thread them in and get it all messed up like you usually would. These coils come in a 0.2 ohm resistance or a 0.4. The 0.2 coil can go up to 70 to 80 watts, producing a nice warm vape with lots of cloud production. 0.4 coil is going to run about 60 to 70 watts with a cooler vape and more flavor production. The Zeus Tank itself has a nice 5mm bubble glass. The top adjustable airflow on this tank makes it super leak proof. Therefore, you're not going to have puddles of juice sitting in your car cup holder. It also enhances the flavor too. This is also a top fill tank with a threaded top. It's got these nice two big fill holes. It's also got an 810 drip tip, wider than your typical 510 drip tip. Geekvape was one of the first companies to come up with an indestructible mod, so let's compare it to one of its competitors. Here we've got the Smok Scar 18 device. This device also claims to be IP67 rated and has a little higher wattage capacity, running at 230 watts. More power that you don't need. That was only 60 watts. It's also got a nice rubberized grip to it, and it also takes two 18650s that unfortunately again are not included. These mods are very similar besides the extra wattage the Smok has. I think 200 watts is kind of overkill if you ask me. As far as the tank goes on this device, the tank that comes with is called the TFV9 tank. This tank is going to take a dozen different coils, so you have a little bit more variety as to how you can vape. Basically, the only difference between these two devices is going to be the tank that comes with it on the top. If you plan on sticking around at a certain wattage range, we suggest the Geek Vape kit. If you're going to be jumping around, look into this Scar 18 by Smok. Overall, the Geek Vape Aegis Legend kit is going to be a great device, whether or not it's your first time buying, or you've owned a bunch of devices before, like me. That's it for today's video. Got a question? Leave it in the comments below like always. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more unboxing, vape how-tos, and vape content.